All right. We are live with trivia tonight. So we'll give it a couple minutes here before everybody starts hopping on and everything. We'll just kind of have a little bit of fun, mess around. We got a really good game plan for you guys tonight. So this is the one that was actually supposed to take place last week, and we had some technical difficulty. So we do have some good questions for you guys tonight. So like I said, we'll give it a few minutes here, let everybody hop on. What's going on tonight, Dan?
Oh, not much. I'm excited. I'm excited for the questions tonight. I think we got a lot of good ones. I think we got a lot of fun ones, some challenging ones. Broad range of topics. What we got? We got sports tonight. We got animals. We got film. What else we got, Kyle?
Well, let me tell you here. Hold on a second. We've got sports, film, music, geography, and animals. So we got five good topics, and I think it's going to be fun. Everybody that was on our Disney one on Monday, that one was really good. That's getting a lot of views on YouTube. A lot of people really seeming to like that and everything. So we'll definitely be having more of those. Mondays are going to kind of be our theme trivia. We're going to base it all on one thing. And then Wednesdays is going to be kind of a grab bag, whatever we feel like talking about for us. So Let's see who's on here and who's playing tonight. We got Buff Edits saying, "What's up, peeps?" Buff Edits, I think did he win one last week or the first week?
He won the first up, or he won episode 1.
Okay,
he was our original champ.
What's up? Caden says, "Hey, how is everyone? What's going on tonight, Caden?"
Hey, how you doing, Caden? So one thing we're looking to do too, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be next week or the following week. Kyle and I are going to also stream on. We're going to try to do both YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Never have done TikTok before. That's something we're looking this weekend into testing and doing some, beta testing to see if it works. But we'll see. So
yes. Twitch too, I think.
And Twitch, yes, you're right.
I don't know. There's so many social media platforms at this point. It's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah, I know. Back in my day, we just had
We're getting old.
And YouTube.
Yeah. We're getting old. Stephanie says, "Hey, what's up, Steph?
What's going on?" So wait about what do you think? We wait about another minute, and then we'll
we'll give it one more minute here, and then we're gonna get right into it. And you know what? If people show up late, and that's that's points that they're gonna lose out on. So see who's gonna be the winner for it tonight here.
Very shortly, as we grow this thing, we are going to start giving out monetary prizes, probably gift cards. But we're not quite there yet, but we are getting close. This is episode 3.
Guys, if you want us to start giving out prizes, get people to subscribe to the channel. The more subs we get, the more views we get. We're able to start giving out those prizes and everything.
Yeah, gotta get them stubbies.
In fact, there we go. Let's throw that at the bottom right there too. So yes, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notifications so every single week, we're doing it twice a week, you get notified when we go live on it.
Yes, absolutely. Curtis, what's going on?
What's up, Curtis? Steph says we need to get on MySpace.
The good old days.
One of the OGs right there.
Yep. All right, so
MySpace.
Got 25 questions. Those who have not watched this before or are not watching it live, just so you guys know, we have 25 questions. Feel free to answer if you're just watching, after the fact, even though you're not technically playing with us. 25 questions. You got to type in 1 through 4, whatever you think the correct answer is. Speed does count, so if we have a bunch of people answer the same question correctly, the person who answers it faster is going to get higher placing. The top 3 people for each round are going to get 1 point. The person with the most points at the end wins. Easy peasy.
So Dan's going to read rounds 1, 3, and 5. I'll do 2 and 4 since geography is number 4, and it's been requested that I forever read the geography one. So
absolutely
by multiple people. So, all right, let me pull all this stuff off the screen real quick here. Pull that off and get this going live here. Start.
Gosh, I just love this. I love the aesthetic we got going on here. I gotta get my internet figured out because I miss my back cave. I'm here in the office and it's not the same. Soon enough.
All right. How are we looking? Does that look good?
We are looking good. Yes.
All right. 12 seconds. Actually, probably more like 20 because this thing loves to count all the way down and then go back up. So, how about that background? I just love the look of that. And guys, I made sure
nice.
I fixed the font on this so it should show up good. There we go. Look at that.
Here we go. Question number 1. In baseball, what was former pitcher Randy Johnson's nickname? The Big Unit, the Big Hurt, the Big Bad, or Fireball? Randy Johnson, I never really watched a lot of baseball, but he was one of the ones that was always memorable to me because he kind of looked like a guy that was like from a trailer park that just happened to get recruited to play baseball.
Yeah, I always thought he looked like a straight out of Deliverance or something.
Yeah,
he kind of did, but the guy could throw. I mean, I remember I watched him when he was with the Yankees and he was like at the tail end of his career. But I do remember when the Yankees played the Diamondbacks in the World Series and him and Curt Schilling were on the same pitching staff. That was pretty epic.
They went to a World Series, right? I don't know if they won or not, but
yeah, they played the Yankees. I don't remember if the Yankees beat them or not, but I think the Yankees beat them, but it was a pretty good series, I think.
All right, let's see if it's going to – for some reason, I don't know why.
It's always like the first question or two. It has a hard time computing it on time. So the answer was the Big Unit. I don't know why it didn't.
I think we had everyone get that right. So question number 2, which of these teams is not a member of the NHL's original 6 era? New York Rangers, Philadelphia Flyers, the Toronto Maple Leafs, or the Boston Bruins? So this is an interesting one because every one of these teams is probably the 4 most well-known – I would say the 4 most well-known hockey teams.
We're definitely up there. Definitely up there. See how many hockey aficionados we have out there.
A lot of people saying 2 on this one.
Do you have a guess?
I'm going to say the Flyers. I honestly don't know hockey that well, but I would guess. Actually, I'm going to say the Rangers. I don't know why. New York Rangers just seem like everything about them, including their logo, is so 90s to me, so dated. It's just like, I don't know. I don't really think of them. But anyway, what was the correct answer, Kyle?
Man, it's slow computing it tonight.
What was the – all right, well, never mind. Question number 3. We'll figure that out after. Who won the first ever Super Bowl? The Bears, the Chiefs, the Packers, or the Giants?
2 of these teams played for the first ever Super Bowl. The question is, who won it? I mean, of course, I'm going to know that one. Of course, I got to throw that in there because I'm a Packers fan. So, and Derek is a Chiefs fan, and the Packers beat the Chiefs.
I knew he couldn't. So. I knew he couldn't help himself on that one.
Oh, just you wait! Wait till you see the NBA question that's coming up.
I forgot about this one. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why. Some of the games, the first round decides not to compute, so I do apologize about that. We'll get that resolved, hopefully, round 2. I don't really know if there's a reason behind it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not really sure. It's science.
Yep.
So anyway, here we go. It was the Packers. Question number 4. Which team was the 2015-2016 NBA champs? It's the Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavaliers, the Toronto Raptors, or the New York Knicks? Yeah, we all realize the Knicks haven't won it. Gosh, it's been, I think, 50 years, 49 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think they won in 72.
Something like that.
So, yeah. Sorry, Buff Edits. He's probably the only New York Knicks fan left. But Chris says Golden State Warriors are bums. Well, right now they kind of are. All right, so
didn't they just get a high draft pick again, though?
Yeah, I think they did. I think you're right. I don't really know anyone in this draft, though, to be honest. So, what was the correct answer, Kyle?
It was the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, a lot of people wanted to go Golden State on that one. But
yeah, LeBron brought the title home, baby.
When Michael Jordan came out of retirement, before donning the iconic 23 again, he wore what number to finish out the season? Was it 54, 45, 32, or 9? So this one is going
to this is interesting because the correct answer on it is 45, which was also the number he wore in baseball. But do you know where he wore number 9, Dan?
Was it the Olympics?
Yep. Yeah, when he was part of the Dream Team, he wore number 9. So be interesting to see if anybody answers that.
Nope, Derek was answering through Facebook the whole round. Yeah, you kind of get screwed over. Unfortunately, Facebook, for some reason, and we honestly don't know why, it's a little laggier than YouTube. But Mitch wants to know if I'm on the couch tonight. No, I'm not on the couch tonight. I will one of these nights. Oh, wow. All right, we got...
Whoa, look at that.
Clearing the board with 5 points on there. So she's going to get one. Let's see, Dirk's going to get one. And Buff Edits gets one. So we got 2 champs on the board early.
Yeah. Scarlet Arrow was answering on Facebook the whole time, and those answers just never showed up.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see. Derek's going to get his revenge when Kyle has to read geography questions. So.
Oh, boy. All right. Moving on to film. These were some pretty good questions right here, if I remember right.
Yeah, I know it's sad. It's been like 2 weeks, and I can't remember what even.
I literally just copy and pasted all the questions into this new game for it last night, and I still can't remember some of them.
Yeah, it's kind of bad, but it's like playing all over again.
All right,
here we go.
What 2008 film started off the Marvel Cinematic Universe? 1, Captain America, the First Avenger. 2, Iron Man. 3, Thor. 4, The Incredible Hulk. Let's see if it's actually going to compute it. We got a lot of different answers on this one.
We do. This is actually very interesting.
So all of these were among some of the first ones that came out because every one of these Avengers was in the original Avengers movie. The correct answer was 2, Iron Man. Still my favorite Marvel character.
What order were they in, Kyle?
So it would have been Iron Man, Hulk, I believe Captain America, then Thor.
Yep. I think you're right. Looks like most people got Iron Man correctly on that. A couple people with Incredible Hulk and First Avenger. The title kind of is a screwy title on that one, so I could see that.
What was the title of the first Bond movie released in 1962? From Russia with Love, Dr. No, Goldfinger, Thunderball.
If people can answer what is the... That's Kyle. Kyle, what's the first ever Ian Fleming novel for James Bond?
It's Casino Royale, isn't it?
Look at you.
That's my favorite Bond movie. I love Casino Royale.
It's a really good movie.
I just rewatched it like a month and a half ago. Daniel Craig's hands down the best Bond.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I really do like him. I'm excited for No Time to Die, but I don't know about that. Let's see. This one again, kind of a spreadsheet on this one. I'm
going to go with 2. Okay,
it is.
I'm pretty sure if I remember right. I didn't actually make that question. That was one the game came up with. I made the first question. But yeah, that one right there was one that I really liked this one, so I left it in there.
So it's Dr. No, From Russia with Love, then Goldfinger, then Thunderball.
This was a Dan question. Who's the villain in Jurassic Park that hires Dennis Nedry? Or Nedry, however you say it.
Yeah.
Alan Grant, John Hammond, Ray Arnold, Lewis Dodson.
This is going to be an interesting. I'm going to be so happy for whoever gets this right.
Mitch said in the comments, Kyle, you should be James Bond. You're damn right. I don't know that I see a correct answer yet in the comments.
I see one.
Yeah, I see one.
I see one.
A lot of people going with 2. Sean got it.
I knew my boy Sean wouldn't let me down.
Stephanie says, "Don't divorce me." I'm guessing she got it wrong.
Guys, does anyone remember the scene where he says, Doxton, we got Doxton over here. See, no one cares. See, it's in the beginning of the film. He's only in a small part of it. He's in a much bigger part in the novel.
Ray Arnold was the guy that Samuel L. Jackson played, right?
Yeah, he gets his arm ripped off.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. In which film does Humphrey Bogart say the famous line, "Here's looking at you, kid"? The Maltese Falcon, Casablanca, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, Citizen Kane.
Man, so
I'll be honest, I've never seen any of these movies.
Really?
This was one that the game made as well. I liked the question because I thought it was a good one. I really want to see, I guess, pretty much all of them. I've never seen them.
I've never seen Casablanca. The Maltese Falcons really it's pretty good. I will say it's a classic. Citizen Kane I think is overrated. I know a lot of people say it's like the greatest film ever. I think it's a little overrated, but it's a product of its time. So I'll give it. Older films sometimes can be a little slower paced. Wow, looks like everyone got that one right.
I honestly, if I didn't know the answer already, I probably would have gotten that wrong.
You would have been the soul one right there.
All right. In the movie Back to the Future, what speed does Doc Brown's DeLorean need to reach in order to travel through time? Some of my favorite movies. 78, 88, 87, 82.
So this one here, so Mitch was saying he was going with the crowd. Well, that's not a bad idea, Mitch, but remember, time always also matters. So
yeah. Well, and what if the crowd's wrong? I mean, Dan misled people the other night with the Jungle Book.
That's true. I did get that one wrong. I'll never let that one
And
down.
Mitch, this is an instance where not going with the crowd hurt you.
Yep. Yeah.
Sean says 1.21. That's right.
Yep.
1.21 gigawatts.
Well, how much power exactly is that? Is that even a real figment of power? I'm sure it is. I don't know.
Oh, God. You're asking me to combine science and math?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think it just sounded
for me.
I feel like when you are making the script and you're writing it, I feel like that just sounds very pleasing to say. So that's why they use that, honestly. All right, here we go. So we got Sean is on the board with one, cleaning out the board on that one. Buff Edits has got 2 now. So he takes the lead, and Curtis Harris goes on the board.
All right, so here's where I think things get interesting, because if you remember right, Mama S last week didn't have any points going into round 3, and then she swept the board after that.
Yeah.
And this is the same lineup in terms of obviously different questions, but the type of questions. All right, music.
So, guys, just so you know, our Monday trivia for our theme is going to be music.
Yes, we're doing music.
It will be music. So we'll have different genres, different time periods. So I think that'll be a really fun one.
I think it's going to be really fun.
Also, we will do another Disney one, probably not for another month or 2, but we will do another Disney one. There's
going to be certain topics, I think, too, that we'll bring back at least like once a month. Like Disney was really popular, it seemed like. So that'll probably be one we do a lot.
All right, question number 1. Who is Abel Tesfaye known professionally as? The Weeknd, The Weeknd, The Weeknd, or The Weeknd? Now, how do you spell The Weeknd? I guess is probably
this is an interesting one. How does he spell The Weeknd?
If you know, you know. I think that's one of those things that if you know it, you're gonna.
A lot of 3s and 1s. I'll tell you, whoever said 3, you are correct.
Yeah, if you're a professional singer right now, you can't spell it the normal way. I feel like that's got to be the right there. That's got to be one of the weird ways.
I'm not a big Weeknd fan personally, but this I just thought seemed like a really good question. I think you and I both came up with this one kind of just because that was just an interesting way to do it because it's the same answer just spelled differently.
Yep. I actually like some of his music. I think it's pretty catchy.
Some of it's not bad.
All right, question number 2. Who is the vocalist and frontman of the rock band Guns N' Roses? Is it Kurt Cobain, Slash, Axl Rose, or Bono? A couple of these, if people get these wrong, are I feel like it's one of these. This is one that's just process of elimination. If you don't know 100%, but you also got to know who the other guys are too. If you don't know who they are, then that doesn't really help. So. Sean said he's going to see them in September. That's really cool. I'm excited.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
I'm glad to hear that Concerts are back. We're allowed to. I'm a huge Huey Lewis and the News fan, and I will never probably ever see him perform. He's not performing anymore. That makes me sad. So it looks like most people got that one right.
So Caden, Kurt Cobain was the front man for Nirvana, and then he committed suicide in the mid-90s.
Question number 3. Which of these was not a member of the Beatles? Paul McCartney, Don Henley, John Lennon, George Harrison.
This is an interesting one, too.
Yeah, this is because, again,
all four of these very, very popular guys. And the one that's not the answer was a part of a very popular band as well. So
the interesting thing is I would say Paul McCartney had probably the most long-lasting success after leaving the Beatles. But I actually think George Harrison's music, for the most part, is actually better. I actually enjoy a lot of George Harrison's music.
Yeah. Looks like I think everybody got it.
Yeah,
just reading down through. Yeah,
yeah,
looks like everybody's got it.
So Don Henley, of course, was the lead singer of the Beatles, of the Eagles. One of my favorite bands as well. So that is question, 3? So we're going on to question 4 now. What date is referenced in the 1971 song September by Earth, Wind, and Fire? This was played at my wedding. And
yeah, it was.
Is it the 26th of September, the 21st of September, the 23rd of September, or the 24th?
I would have known it anyway, but Lila, as you know, is really into the movie Trolls, and this song is on there frequently. So it's like forever ingrained in my mind.
Yep.
The 21st night of September.
Sean said he agreed that George Harrison was the best solo. Yeah, I really like George Harrison's music. As I get older, I find that the most enjoyable to just listen to. Because I was never a big Beatles fan specifically. Looks like most people got this right. 21st night of September. I think that's honestly was a tough one. If you didn't you sing in the head, and they all kind of sound like they could be the right. Like, the 23rd night. Whatever. But anyway, question number 5. What 1970s American ballad refers to the 1959 plane crash as the day the music died? Is it Kentucky Rain, American Pie, I Will Always Love You, Rock and Roll Suicide?
I love this song, but it's too long.
I used to not like the song, and I actually have flipped the script on this, and as of about a year ago, I really like it now. And I don't.
I love this song. I just wish it was a little bit shorter. I can never listen to it all the way through.
Kyle can, for those who, guys, Kyle can't listen to a song for more than 10 seconds without he's always like, oh, this is a good song, and then skips forward to the next song. Oh, this is a good song. Yep. He can't listen to a song all in its entirety.
Nope.
Looks like everyone got that right. So now it's going to come down to who answered the quickest. Looks like Stephanie Stevens goes on the board here, clearing the board on that. So she's got
all
one.
Of them are 5s.
Yeah, we actually had and then a lot of 4s too. It was just
told
5s.
Told you, my dark horse candidate right there, Mama S, coming up with the point right there in the 3rd round.
So right now we got Mama S with 2, Dirk with 2, and Buff Edits with 2. And then Curtis, Sean, and Steph each have 1. So it's a close game going into round 4.
She's like Tiger when he was in his prime on moving day of the PGA Tour. He's just waiting, and then all of a sudden just blows past the competition.
Yep. She's just drafting off the other racers.
Yep. She's like, it's moving day. Here we go.
What's the next one? We got geography. Here we go.
This is what. Let's be realistic. This is what everybody showed up for, to listen to me try to recite these weird ass names.
He's got to get a drink of water.
That's right.
Prep himself mentally.
All right, here we go. What European country is not a part of the EU? Norway, Lithuania, Ireland, Czechia.
Chechnya. Or no, I thought it was Chechnya. I don't know. I guess I'm stumped on that one too.
Got to be honest, I didn't even know that was a country.
It's one of those countries I feel like that changes its name every.
I was gonna say,
years.
yeah.
Forgive us if I didn't know that one either, Kyle. Don't feel bad. I thought it was Chechnya, but
A lot of threes and a lot of fours.
I would have guessed Ireland. And I don't necessarily have a particular reason why.
I don't remember, to be honest with you, what the answer to this one was. I'm terrible with geography.
I don't. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
Norway. Okay, so that was an anti-social on that one. Nobody got it right. I'll be honest, guys. I didn't know that one either. That was a tough one. If you don't know, you don't know, I guess. But
Yep.
Ireland would have been my guess.
Okay, this was a Dan and I question right here. What is the capital of the state of Washington? Olympia, Spokane, Seattle, Tacoma. I feel like this is a tricky question. Maybe not. Maybe we have secretly a bunch of people on that live in Washington.
Yeah. Washington fans. I don't know.
I see some ones and some threes.
There's some people that probably just like don't even know it, like anywhere else in Washington other than like Seattle. And for the longest time, that was me. I didn't even really think about Washington as a state. I either think of Washington D.C. or Seattle. I don't think of like you hear Washington. I think the capital, obviously, not at the West Coast, Washington.
Yeah, most people.
Olympia, interesting. Caden says you are correct. I don't know if you're talking about me, Caden, but yeah. Washington's definitely obscure in my opinion. But anyway, go ahead.
Where is the area commonly known as the Bermuda Triangle? North Pacific Ocean between Japan and the U.S., North Atlantic Ocean between Florida and Puerto Rico, in the Caribbean Sea, South Pacific Ocean far off from Chile.
See, I only know this one because I have an unhealthy obsession with the 1980 show Unsolved Mysteries. Many a time they were frequented in the Bermuda Triangle.
See, I know just because my wife and I went to Bermuda for our honeymoon on a cruise. Otherwise, I would not know.
And I think they found out the Bermuda Triangle wasn't really actually like, obviously it's not cursed. There's a reasoning for it. I think there's like crosswinds or something. And
I was gonna say, isn't there like some
kind of phenomena that happens where, yeah, a lot of people think it's in the Caribbean. It's actually off the coast. It's.
I was just gonna say I was gonna say number two. Yep.
Which is why a lot of ships, because there's so many ships that pass by and a lot of planes that go over there.
Told you, there she is taking the lead. Oh, which of these countries is not located in Africa? Oh boy. Suriname, Burkina Faso, Mozambique, Algeria.
I think that one's Mozambique.
Oh, Mozambique.
The other two I couldn't help you with because I don't know what those ones are. But I think
I don't remember the answer to this. This was one of the questions that the game came up with on this one.
My guess is going to be,
I think
I'm going to go with Suriname.
I was thinking it was two,
but they all, other than Algeria, none of them really sound like countries. I've heard of Mozambique, but I don't really know where it is.
Oh,
that would have been a lucky guess. Mitch says he's blaring Whitney Houston right now because of "I Will Always Love You."
Caden says he had a test on African countries. There you go. All right. What is the largest Muslim country in the world? Pakistan, Indonesia, Saudi Arabia, Iran.
This was one actually I did not know either. This one I apparently this is something a lot of people know. Kyle and I did not know this one. We had to look this one up, but
we're getting all sorts of answers on this.
Yeah,
one.
Don't feel bad because I genuinely didn't know either, and I don't know if anyone got it right.
Remember what it?
I think it's Iran.
I was thinking it was two.
Well, maybe it was. I thought it was Iran, but I couldn't remember.
Oh man, I'm terrible at geography.
We'll never know now. I don't see the countdown timer for computing. So, oh no, was it? Okay, you're right. Indonesia. Okay, because I had to look it up. I Googled after that because I'm like, no, that can't be right. It was, and a lot of people got there too. Interesting. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
So, Dirk and Mama S and Buff Edit. So the top three peeps right here, all still tied with 3 apiece.
Going into the final round.
Take no prisoners. So this is gonna be an interesting one.
Animals. So if we have a tie after this one, are we using the tie-breaking question from the other night, Dan?
Yep.
Okay. I don't remember what it was, so I hope you do.
I do. I do.
Okay.
Here we go. Final round. Question number 1. What color is a polar bear's skin? Is it white, black, pink, or yellow?
This one was really interesting. I didn't know this. I was actually kind of shocked.
This was very fascinating. I did not realize this either. Curious how many people get this right.
Looks like a few.
Yeah. Actually, it looks like a lot of people did. Oh, Mama S is falling off.
Uh-oh.
She didn't get that one.
Buff Edits and Dirk both got it.
Yeah, polar bear's skin is black, which is
I thought that was really interesting.
Counterproductive, I think, for what they're trying to obtain here. But, they got the white fur, so I guess. Oh, she said skin, not fur. She thought we were going with a kindergarten question. Like, what color is a polar bear's fur? All right, question number 2. Cashmere is wool from which kind of animal? Sheep, camel, llama, or goat? So Kyle actually knew this one before when we were going through the questions together the other day. And he knew this one. I did not know this. Caden also said, did you know that the tiger's skin is actually striped, not the fur? I've heard that. I did not know if that was true or not. I've heard that, and I wasn't sure if it was one of those, like, online
Yeah, tiger's skin is
yeah, apparently
striped?
if you shave a tiger down, like, their skin is striped.
No shit.
That's pretty cool.
Huh.
A lot of 3s on here. And looks like interesting. So the only one to get that right is Dirk, who that would put him ahead technically.
Takes a commanding lead right now. Woo. Still got 3 questions, but taking the lead.
Coming down to the wire here. What is the scientific name for the polar bear? So the polar bear, the Ursus spelaeus, the Ursus arctos, the Ursus maritimus. Not sure if I probably butchered all those. I don't know Latin, so I didn't take Latin at all. I'm sure that has to do something with these names. What if it just was polar bear? That was the on the dossier for the animal. That's what they just decided. Polar bear.
A lot of 3s.
I was gonna go with.
I thought it was 2.
Is it bad that we can't remember this? I feel like we just went over this less than 2 weeks ago. I can't remember.
Oh,
4. Okay, so Caden is the only one who got that right. Well, there you go. So then you guys know. So it looks like going into the final 2 questions, Dirk's got a 1 point, technically a 1 point lead over the other 2. Question 4. What is the name for a male bee that comes from an unfertilized egg? So a soldier, a worker, a male, or a drone? So I don't know for sure, but I believe 3 of these are actually are used for bee terminology. I think I know for like ants and stuff, you got your soldiers and your drones and workers. think bees are the same way,
I think you're right.
but I would go with drone, and I'd be honest, I cannot for the life of me. No, I don't know what this one is. So
I think it's drone. It's either that or soldier.
I was going to go with drone. So it looks like Dirk gets that again, and Buffett. It's and my okay. So the three in the top get it. So this is going to come down to the final question. If Buffett can get this one and Dirk does not,
Then
then
we
it's
have a
going
tie. All right.
Then we have a tie. Final question: how
This
many
was a
legs
me question.
do butterflies have? 2, 4, 6, or 8?
This was my question right here.
I did not know this. I don't remember even doing
And
this.
yes,
one.
I had to look it up because I didn't know either. I just thought it'd be an interesting question.
The more the fun thing is some of the random crap that you learn from trivia. That's why we're all here, and to flex a little knowledge. Let's be honest.
So Dirk and Buffett, it's both answering
2, but I think
they both answered 4, which I believe is the correct answer.
So I think technically, I believe Dirk wins, but nope.
Didn't they say 4?
No, they answered 4, but the answer was 6. You're thinking the correct answer was right.
Gotcha.
Right? No, well, I guess.
They had the same answer either way.
I was going to say either way. I guess doesn't matter, but that was weird. I'm not sure what happened there. So, looks like the winner for tonight is going to be Dirk. He had 4 points. Buff Edits with 3. Mama S with 3. Curtis, Sean, and Steph, and Caden all with 1. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. Stay tuned for us.
I'm get us pulled up on the other.
Oh, perfect.
Thing. Okay, hold on a second here. Come on, let me stop sharing here.
There we go. Stephanie said they all answered number 4 for 6 legs. That's weird. I don't know why.
I think somehow the game must have read it as everybody was saying, oh, the answer's 4, like that's how many legs or something. And I don't know. Well, that was weird.
Good to know for next time. Maybe we won't do one like that. But yeah, guys. So Monday we're gonna have music trivia. So we'll go through the different genres. We'll probably do like classic rock. We'll probably do rap. We'll probably do I don't know exactly what the format's gonna be, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And
you
guys there.
And yeah, make sure tell everybody share it, share this on Facebook, get it out there. If you guys want to start getting some awesome prizes and everything, we just need more people showing up and we need more subscribers. So throw it out there on your guys' Facebook pages and Instagram and all that type of stuff.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Looks like Mitch went on from Whitney Houston to Celine Dion. That's my gal. I love Celine Dion. So all right, guys, have a good one. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys Monday.
Have a great night, guys.